Oh, I mean, the lesson for me would have to be to make sure I protect my peace. You know what I mean? I think that, when it comes to, what everybody expects of me and what I expect of myself, I think it's extremely important for me to set up boundaries, but also to understand that, like, I have to be okay with myself before anybody will be okay with me. And so I think that that was important. I mean, early on in the week, I had a few meetings, and I had to make sure that, okay, am I okay? I mean, do these need to be rescheduled? When I go into, I also do a really good job of making sure, I do that check before I proceed. You know what I mean? When I walk in that room, I got to be as confident, as strong, as powerful, as believable, you know what I mean? As centered, as grounded, as thankful, all of these things. And when I'm not, you know what I mean? I withdraw to make sure that I'm caring for myself in a way that I would be proud of. So I think the lesson of the week this week is, man, just like your peace is important because you don't want your purpose to become a prison.
Yeah, I like that. That's a great lesson. I'm gonna say my lesson of the week is hmm, I gotta think about that for a second because I got a few ones. I'm gonna say my lesson is continue to believe in yourself and don't shortchange yourself, even if people are argumentative about you not shortchanging yourself. I've been an entrepreneur, on my own, really for the last 7 years. Like that was the last time I
Yeah,
had a full time job for like a year or more than a year, that where I wasn't like freelancing on the side or working on H&B Media or doing something for this person or doing that podcast or working at that
yep,
startup. And after doing that for a while, especially as the economy gets worse and it starts to shrink,
yeah,
people want higher output with lower expectations from you as the person that's providing the service. And I had an
absolutely.
instance this week where I was just dealing with someone where I've done some favors for, and I kind of felt like they was trying to take advantage of me a little bit, and I didn't really appreciate that because like I don't like I like doing favors for people, but I don't like doing favors for people with the anticipation of reciprocation. I just need our respect level to remain mutual. And whenever you need something from me or vice versa, it stay the same way. And
Absolutely.
sometimes I feel like people, especially when it comes to me being like a filmmaker, where I might do something for a friend or do some free work for them or do some work at a discounted rate for them or something like that, they'll just kind of be, and I'm not talking about you, by the way. I don't want you to think I'm talking about you. I'm talking about literally some professional stuff where I'm, helping because I
Yeah,
help out studios and creators and all that
I
stuff.
didn't even
No,
think
I'm
that.
just,
Yeah,
no, I mean, no, I'm just saying because we working on the pod, so I don't want
got
anybody
you.
to
Oh
think
yeah,
that like,
yeah.
oh, well, he mad at
Oh,
Dion because
okay.
they working on the pod. It's like, no, I'm not mad at Dion because we're working on the pod. I'm just speaking about like other people in the
Absolutely.
professional realm. They will always try to scale back and request more from you. Make sure that you
Yep.
stay strong, and that you continue to maintain your market rate, especially as the economy gets worse, because things are only going to get more expensive, and that might be for them and for you. But at the end of the day, when you run into business, you should try to make sure that you pay people that work for you in your business and not try to shortchange them with the
Absolutely.
expectation that they're going to continuously do you favors. And
Give me
sometimes
my
it can feel
money.
that way. Exactly.
Yep.
And it's nothing
Facts.
wrong with that. Cool.
Yep.
And
Fact. Hey man, great lesson.
yeah, yeah. I'm sorry that was a little long winded, but
No,
it's
you
like
good, bro. You
you
good.
get in these situations as freelancers, entrepreneurs, where I'm sure a lot of y'all might have felt like that at times, and you get overwhelmed. And even my mom was like, "Well, make sure when you talk to them again, and they want you to come back and help, you don't let them shortchange you, or you make sure that they take care of you instead of you making this as something that you're doing as a solid." So shout out to my mom. So let's get ready to get up out of here. Last segment of the show. Go ahead, give people a positive message as we move forward.